Howdy folks, this is Apple Geek. Tonight's reaction is brought to you by Apple Jacks from Sweet Apple Acres, made with love, integrity, and only the highest quality apples in Equestria. Now with free element of harmony inside. Apple Jacks. They're honestly delicious. Wow, I actually got through that with a straight face. Awesome. Yeah, new t-shirt. I think this is one of my absolute favorites so far. This thing, whoever created this is awesome. And I actually picked this up too, just to show you. I mean, that logo, wow. Somebody did a really great job on that, I gotta say. And interestingly too, it's been a while since I had this cereal. And I got to look at this. It never occurred to me before, but you look at the colors of this. It's it's orange and green. It's the same color palette as Applejack with the hair and the green for the eye color. It's almost as if they made this from nah. All right. Tonight's reaction, Mentally Advanced Series number 10, based on Call of the Cutie. I know there's going to be some new voices in this one. Particularly interested in the rest of the CMC. Curious to see about Sweetie Belle and what's going on with that, since there's been some hints dropped with that. I think there's a few other characters that get highlighted in this episode with voices, so we'll see what they're like. But yeah, I wonder how Apple Bloom's going to be portrayed for her quest for the cutie mark here. Yeah, I don't know where to go with that. It just be interesting to see what the alternate dialogue. I never know where they're going with these stories, so it doesn't do any good to even sit here and try and guess. So I'm just going to get this going. All right. Mentally Advanced episode 10, starting now.
I am the greatest, I am the greatest.
What?
Arrogant pony.
I used to live in contact misery
Arrogant pony.
till you jerks started jerking with me. I like race cars and I'm naked. Who's your friend? Faithful and strong.
Wait, I'm not ready.
Repeat defeats.
Arrogant ponies. I hope you all show.
I really wanted to sing in that.
Shut up.
And so, when the griffin struck at the heart of Equestria,
Okay.
our great leader burned
Did not
the cities
expect
and
that.
abandoned them, demanding a winter be descended over the land. Then, with their armies
That
trapped
portrait.
in the cold, the god princess forged into their territory, burning their food, killing their families, and raping their land of provisions to feed her mighty armies. This act not only cut off communications to the higher-ups at home, but when the Griffin armies returned from the front, they found themselves without food or family. The effects of Celestia's strategy were so devastating, the Griffins are now an endangered species, facing the threat of extinction. Apple Bloom! Are you
Wow.
passing a note
Is that
during a
gonna listen?
lecture on our glorious god leader?
No.
And what is that piece of paper on
God
the
leader.
floor?
I had to blow my nose.
Oh. Well, use a tissue.
Quick thinking.
Go ahead then. Blow your nose. So that we can move on with our next lesson.
I don't think
I don't
she
have
can.
to anymore. You startled the sneeze right out of me. Meep.
What?
Yeah. What? Did that work? Look, Twist, this has been a long time coming, and I need to tell you, you are the worst pony, and maybe the dumbest. I know we've had a great time
Ouch.
over this past week, since we started hanging out, but I just can't overlook the fact that I honestly hate everything about you. I thought if I tried liking you, then you
Don't
might
even
turn
have
out
time
like
to
broccoli and cheese,
put my thoughts
but
out
it
here.
turns out you're worse than broccoli. So look, we just can't be friends anymore, even if that means I have no friends at all.
Aw. Well, that was a twist. Oh,
Hey.
no pun intended.
Somebody got a
can't
visit
believe
from
I
the
just said
depression
that.
clown.
His brightly colored pants keep falling down. and nobody ever laughs.
What's the matter, kiddo?
I just broke things off with my only friend, and now I have no friends.
Oh, well, why'd you do that?
My only friend was Twist.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Now I'm gonna grow up to be just like Twilight Sparkle.
Well, I wouldn't worry about that. Twilight is just under
Wow.
a lot of stress because she's the queen's daughter. But deep down, I think she's pretty
Wait.
cool.
She's the who's what now?
Wait.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're pretty
What?
expensive, though. I think they keep them in museums
The
most
queen's
of the time,
daughter?
you know? Well, anyway, you and I
That's a
probably
plot
shouldn't be
point.
left alone together, or I'm bound to get in trouble with someone.
Why's that?
It's not that I don't like kids or anything. In fact, I think that maybe I like them a little too much. Also, I might be allergic to morphine.
Should I find a police officer?
Like this one time, I was supposed to be watching my cousin's kid, and her kid wanted to try eating ice cream.
Allergic to
for
morphine.
dinner.
Is that
You
an
know,
RDP
I
reference or
thought I'd
something?
never really tried that before. Kids have good ideas sometimes. But then I got all
Reference to something.
hyperactive, and I did a bunch of tricks to impress her, but then I crashed and broke both my wings and all 4 legs, and she started throwing up because she
Wow.
had too much ice cream. And when I woke up in the hospital, I wasn't allowed to watch my cousin's kids anymore.
Your cousin's daughter got to eat ice cream for dinner? That sounds fantastic.
It was great at the time.
Well, I've just had a great
Starts
idea.
off great, not
I've
so
never
great
had
later.
a grown-up friend before. Do you want to be my new friend?
Are you kidding? That sounds awesome.
Imagine dim and blue, I do. Keep up on your insurance
Oh, it's-
bills. She'll get you killed. She's upstairs and
It's dubbed over.
downstairs. Appearance fierce. She's not good with children. She'll let you use the stove if you could know that she would be your sad demise.
Musical episode.
Eyes. She hasn't got such watchful eyes. It makes me cry. She's not good with children. I can see this acting so well for you, for your young life. You'll be lucky, nobody dies, and that's true in your young life.
Okay, so when the first party goes to hide, the second party, known as the Seeker, begins counting to a number, preferably a multiple of 10. Hey kiddo, what's a multiple? Oh, multiple. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, am I gonna have to do
Rainbow
that?
Dash.
Oh, Pinky knows a game that you would enjoy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, hey Pinkie Pie.
You want to make cupcakes?
Ooh, cupcake time.
Lady, you are speaking my language. See you later, Rainbow Dash.
Yes. Yeah, only this world's Rainbow Dash would actually have to read the rules of hide and
I am
seek.
ready for those cupcakes. Where are they at?
First, you have to make them, and then you have to eat them.
Oh, well, baking cupcakes sounds fun.
It is fun for me. But today, we are business ponies. We do not bake for fun, but for purpose.
Are these gonna be for some pony? Did I just get roped into manual labor?
Yes.
Yes.
We are making contraband cupcakes. Yes.
What's contraband?
We will smuggle the cupcakes across the border in our tummies. It is practiced for when Pinky goes to Counterlot, and that is a secret. I trust you. Yes. What she cannot trust is the food there. They will try to assassinate Pinky.
I have
Pinky
several
has
questions.
enemies in high places.
So, y'all intend to sneak food into Canterlot by eating it before you go?
No one will suspect.
Okay, whatever I have to agree with to eat those cupcakes.
Why am I even questioning Pinky?
Pah! These taste terrible. Can't I try making some with the cookbook?
That is how they control you.
Hey, you guys haven't seen a tiny evil creature running around, have you? I lost track of Taz, so you guys should probably keep an eye out for ponies that are speaking in tongues, spinning their heads around, or vomiting pea soup. I tell you to keep an eye out for weird behavior too, but in this town, it seems like kind of a waste of time.
Twilight Sparkle. I
True.
heard that you used your political influence to get named the prettiest pony in Ponyville.
You're Appleton,
Oh.
right?
Why don't you use
The
your
continuity
political
is
influence to
awesome.
help some pony?
Well, why aren't you smart enough to have your own political influence?
Nobody listens to a child.
Well, I'm sure it would help if you weren't so damn childish all the time.
It's important to look out for other ponies.
Kid, one of these days you're probably gonna go to college, and you're gonna get a really soft major, and it's gonna be a total waste of everyone's time and money, but it's gonna make you feel really important.
Well, maybe I won't need the sciences. Maybe your science can't explain the reasons why I feel, and they can't explain all the big things, like what makes us angry, or in love, or full of hate about something.
Your amygdala.
My what?
Your amygdala probably regulates the storage of emotional memories, which is
What the
why...
heck is an amygdala?
Oh, well, it sounds like someone knows less about science than science knows about about her? Here's a little tip, kid. You can never hope to defeat your enemies without knowing how they think. And by the time you know enough science to fight the scientific, it's already too late. You're already a scientist.
Well, at least I have morals.
Well, at least I wasn't born from consanguineous mating.
What's consanguineous?
Ooh, another one. Pinky, what's the score?
It's 2-0. You're winning your pretty little head right off.
All right, let's go again. What you got?
She does not have any friends.
No friends? Well, I just can't get rid of mine. Another victory for Twilight. Pinky P, put it on the board.
2.5-0. Yes,
You can't do a half point.
but they are composed of half numbers.
She can do anything she
Stop that,
wants.
a
She's
stupid
Pinky.
jerk.
Oh my god. I'm turning into Celestia.
Right.
Look, kid, I'm sure you'll do great in college or wherever.
Oh,
it is
that was
you're
great.
going. Just look out for Taz and tell me if you meet any pony that looks like he's been possessed.
Oh, I can't wait for this.
All your adult friends are plumb crazy. What's wrong with them?
Adult friends are different, darling. I can drink with Twilight, get help with the weather from Rainbow Dash, and the others just sort of tag along.
What about Pinkie Pie?
I cannot explain Pinkie Pie.
Well, I got nothing to do for the rest of the day and nobody to play with.
Nobody
Well,
can
I'm your
explain
friend,
Pinkie Pie.
Sugar Cube.
You ain't nothing but my sister.
Y'all better watch it or I'll turn that yellow hide tan. Y'all know how important family is to the apples.
I want to marry who I want to marry.
At least y'all get the option now to marry. Unlike some of us, thanks to a certain colt-cuddling stallion.
What's colt cuddling?
Never you mind. Look, if you're bored, you can always come out and help me sell some apples.
I don't want to sell apples.
I'll buy you some ice cream afterward.
Let's sell some friggin' apples. Step right up,
Oh,
Billy
this-
Colts.
this
You buy
could be
yourself some
good.
apples and you buy me some ice cream. Look at me, I'm just so mind-blowingly adorable. Don't you all want me to have some ice cream? Now here's a fine lady bringing happiness to a child.
Work it, Apple Bloom.
Now,
Use
I
that
don't know the
cuteness.
value of money, so I'm gonna assume that's about 1,000,000 bits right there.
Me.
Are you trying to stand between me and ice cream?
Darn it, sis, you can't just
I
force
love the
apples on
memes.
ponies like it were a marriage or something. You gotta try to be persuasive with the customers.
Okay, persuasive. I can do that. How would you like to buy me some ice cream?
Sounds illegal.
Are you sure you don't want to buy me any ice cream? Because I am the perfect height to reach your dangly bits, and I think we both know what I'm implying here.
Look, I'm really busy right now and I'm doing something really
Wow.
important. I have to save a kitty named Mr. Fluffles from certain doom.
Do not make me get persuasive with you.
Stay back! I can travel through time!
Well, good. You're gonna need that power because I'm about to kick your dick in the last Thursday.
I will cry!
Children have no
Ooh.
empathy. I don't even care. You give me some friggin' ice cream.
Okay, just take some money and leave me alone.
Little lady, I don't know if I should be disappointed or impressed with your behavior. One thing, you're fired.
Wait, y'all can't just expose my nudity to the whole town. I'll call child services.
And now you're grounded.
Friends can't ground each other.
You knew what this was.
But I don't deserve grounding
Oh,
on
this-
account of being
oh,
emotionally distraught
never
because
mind.
Twilight made fun of me today.
She did what? Well, I am gonna strangle that Twilight, and you're grounded.
But I'm confused because Rainbow Dash tried to teach me to fly from jumping off a cliff with a hang glider.
Well, I am gonna strangle Rainbow Dash and Twilight, and you're grounded.
Well,
You're still
Pinkie
I
Pie.
am gonna strangle Pinky, Dash, Twilight, and you're
And
grounded.
you're still
If
grounded.
I'm grounded, then I can't go to Tiara's cute Sonera, and then I can't make no friends at all.
Alright, fine. You can go to the cute Sonera, but then you're grounded twice to make up for it.
I was just kidding. I don't want to go.
Too late.
Nice.
So how'd y'all get roped into this here shindig?
Oh,
Are y'all
here
friends
we
with
go.
Tiara or Spoon?
My parents don't know where I am, baby.
I travel here from between the cracks in the walls. There are places where only dreams may go.
So you just wandered in? You ain't coloring?
Well, that depends. Are you offering to let me do a sketch of you?
I have seen such forbidden colors.
Well, that's good enough for me. You guys are better than Twist, at least. Let's be friends. My name's Apple Bloom.
Oh, your name is really cute, baby.
There are no words.
Scootaloo.
I go by many names. Seedy Belt, Sweaty Belt, Treaty Teats. But you may call me Thrakazod. I am a typical pony.
So since we're all friends now, baby, do you guys want to play a party
Travis.
game like Truth or Dare, Spin the Bottle, or 7 Minutes in Heaven?
I think that we should all band together and kill Twilight Sparkle.
I like the cut of your jib, but have you ever considered just converting her over to our way of thinking?
Yes, perhaps we should convert her into a murdered pony.
Every time one of us does a dare correctly, we can ooh-ah, get a piece of candy.
Don't
Okay,
do
then.
that, or you'll have to run laps across the border.
So tell Thrakazon, as a joke because she is a normal pony, what would normal ponies consume?
I've got normal pony food at home, in my bedroom, baby. You guys want to go?
Don't y'all live in the clouds, being a Pegasus and all?
I thought you wanted to be friendly, baby.
All I can be in your room is plummeting to my death.
I don't want to plummet to my death. Do normal ponies do that? I don't want to do that unless that's
no.
what normal ponies do.
Go to your bedroom?
Ooh, okay, sure. I'll show you my dolls.
I am blending in.
Hey there, babies. Just thought you might want me to lay you down and play out a little bit of Scootaloo for you. We're gonna do Scootaloo in all the right ways.
Oh man, we got
So
an
you just
outro
lean
song?
in, dig while I do it to you in your eardrums. Our first request comes in is when I find myself in times of trouble. Mother Mary comes to me. This said exactly however I like it, baby. Well, let me say it how I like.
Oh, repeat rap. Kasorf? Okay. Oh wait, that was. Is that from the last episode? Reference to the last episode? Might have been. Oh, this is the portrait.
Head that drives my heel. It's my baby calling, says I need you here. And it's 4:30 and I'm shifting gears. When she's lonely and the longing gets too much, she sends a cable coming in from above. Don't need no phone at all. We've got a thing that's called radar love. We've got a wave in the air. Radar love. And that one goes out to you, Mother Mary Moo Moo. I still love you, baby. Please
Okay.
come back to me.
I'm not
Give me
sure
just
what
a
song
minute.
that's supposed to
We
parody.
had good times, me and Mary, Mother. Moo Moo. Okay, alright, I'm ready for the next one. Alright, and in the next one, I'm terrified of snakes, and they're all over me, and I got 3 exclamation marks at the end of my sentence. I don't know if anyone has ever been that afraid of snakes before, but I'll try. Oh my god. Sweet Mother Mary Moo Moo, just hold on a second. Hold on, I'm covered in snakes. Oh my god. Don't touch it, you're just gonna make it angry. Okay, now just don't make any sudden movements. You go and you fetch the snake flute. I'll stay here and try to keep him from biting my face. In times like this, it ain't cowardice to admit that you're a coward, baby. Just hurry up, go get that snake flute. One just crawled up my pant leg. Help me! I don't want to die from snakes.
Wow.
So there you go, babies. I hope that tantalized your cutie little ears in all the right places. And remember, if you want my number, you just gotta ask. Call me, baby.
Wow. First musical mentally advanced episode. Wow. Alright, I'm sorry, I don't have a clue what song it was supposed to be referenced there at the end. The opening song. Did not expect that. I mean, we've been skipping the songs in all these episodes thus far, and now all of a sudden we got just bam, 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 3 songs in this episode. That opening. Arrogant Ponies, was it? Arrogant Ponies in Jerks. Fluttershy, I'm not ready. I wanted to sing. Shut up. I continue to feel bad for Fluttershy while at the same time realizing the abuse just keeps getting funnier and funnier. I'm sorry to say. Oh man. Oh, the montage song. I do know that one. So Happy Together. And it got turned into She's Terrible with Children. That was genius. That was genius. And great job on the voiceover, by the way, the dub over on that. That was... Wow. I'd be curious to know how I actually came up with a song from the 1960s, though. It seems kind of way out there, but then again, what in these episodes isn't way out there, so sure, why not? Voices. Tara Lee was interesting. Nothing terribly special there. If I'm not mistaken, they had Diamond Tiara meeping. For like, like 1 second and a couple meeps, and that was it. And I thought there would be more Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon dialogue in this. But of course, every time I assume I'm going to see something on these episodes, I get something else thrown at me. So that's hilarious, though. They meeped Diamond Tiara. I mean, of all the characters to me. And then we move on to Twist. With I don't even know what you call that. That wasn't meeps. That was just like incoherent babbling. Oh, and really sorry, by the way. I can't believe I did. As soon as I said it, I knew how bad it sounded. I was like, oh, that's a new Twist. Oh, this is Pony's name, Twist. Oh, it was unintentional. It was horrible. I'm sorry. Um, unless you enjoyed it, then yeah, I totally planned that. Anyway, oh yeah, and then the Dr. Hooves. That was interesting, maybe slightly creepy, but still interesting. I think somebody did tell me in the comments that like most of the voices going forward they're going to be like gender swapped or something. So the high pitched voice wasn't that unexpected, but the German accent thing was a little weird. Sure, whatever. I mean anything goes in this. So. And on that same note, great job with Apple Bloom in that scene. Man, I forgot how intense the facial expressions on Apple Bloom were in the original animation of this episode. So that wow, she was landed on thick. That fit the scene like perfectly. Yeah. Oh yeah, and of course they had Bon Bon Meeping in there too. Is that all the voices? The new voices? I think it was. The continuity is definitely improving. There's the tie-in for oh, starting to forget stuff already. There's so much in this episode, so much win in this episode. Well, obviously, Taz or Thacker Zod, that's been tied together now. Apparently, that demon from the attic went and possessed Sweetie Belle. So I cannot wait to see more of that going forward. That's going to be good, I'm sure. And boy, he's got it in for Twilight too. So yeah. What was else? There's something else that tied back to just the previous episode or something. I think. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just drawing a blank now. But regardless, I love seeing the continuity callbacks. It's definitely making things interesting. I mean, they do a pretty decent job of that in the original, My Little Pony itself. But here, I mean, this is like back-to-back episodes of continuity, so that's cool. And new plot points. What was Twilight being the daughter of the queen? I'm gonna assume that the queen is Celestia? Because, I mean, who else could it be? There's really nobody above Celestia, obviously, so I'm just... if somebody knows details in that to tell me different, please tell me. But yeah, I'm gonna assume the Queen of Celestia, so that makes Twilight her daughter, so... Okay, that's quite a twist in this world versus the real world. Yeah, I wonder that. Well, that probably explains some things too with what goes on between Celestia and Twilight. But wow, yeah, I'm very curious to see what they do with that. I'm these lines of dialogue don't just get put in here at random. There's a reason for that. So I got to be watching for more on that later. And yeah, that bit about Rainbow Dash made that comment too about I think I'm allergic to morphine. That I feel like that's a reference to something. And probably a Rainbow Dash Presents episode. Tell me if I'm right on that, or you know what? If it's spoilers, don't tell me anything on that. Well, it's probably not a big spoiler anyway, but I am going to be getting back to Rainbow Dash Presents soon on that, just FYI. I've been told to go through episode 12 of Mentally Advanced and then go back and catch up on Rainbow Dash Presents, so that's probably the direction I'm headed here. But anyway, overall the episode, I love, again, I love how they just completely twist these episodes around to take the focus away from what they originally were. This one was supposed to be about Apple Bloom going nuts about not having her cutie mark. There was not one single mention of cutie marks in this entire episode. I mean, Shirley's teaching session got completely dubbed over with this whole thing about Celestia and the war against the Griffins and whatever, and with Rainbow Dash doing all the crazy stuff is just about Apple Bloom having a friend to do stuff with, and then apparently it's just Rainbow Dash's insane, crazy ideas to lead to things to do that made no sense. Wow. Yeah, that was a great twist on that story. It doesn't cease to amaze me how good he is at twisting the stuff around. So, oh yeah, Pinky and the cupcakes. Yeah, I have several questions. Well, first of all, I can totally buy that Pinky can chew up and swallow cupcakes, go somewhere else, cough them back up, and they'd be whole again. Because it's Pinky. She can do that kind of stuff. I mean, I don't even question that. What I am questioning, first of all, borders, so apparently they're crossing a border to go into Canterlot as if it's like another country or something. And furthermore, why is it illegal to take food across the border? Again, I don't think that's random. I get the feeling that's not just random craziness. I think there's going to be more to that in future episodes regarding the borders and stuff. But wow. Oh, and that was a nice little in-episode callback to that too at the end, where Scoodle was about to eat that cupcake, and Apple Bloom's like, "No, if you got to do that, you got to run. If you eat that, you got to run laps across the border." Oh man, I'm really wondering what all kinds of business deals Pinky has behind the scenes. I mean, contraband cupcakes. I mean, what else is she up to? Probably don't even want to know. Oh, and then yeah, that scene Celestia or Twilight's like, oh darn, I'm turning into Celestia. Hey, the students surpassing the teacher, right? Anyway. Oh man, no, this is just an awesome episode. A lot of great stuff. It wasn't any real big thing that I honed in on like last time with the whole Applejack snowplowing thing, but so much win in this episode. I mean, they really crammed a lot of the story in. I mean, some of the other episodes cut out a lot of the original scenes and such. They really did pretty good he did pretty good on cramming all, most of the story into this one. It moved so quick. It was really hard to absorb it all. But the songs, the dubbed over songs, nice. Wonder if we're gonna see more of it. If he's gonna go back to his original theme for the opening now or not. I don't know. But yeah, arrogant ponies. What else can I say? This is hilarious. All right, enough rambling. Holy cow! Wow, this video got really long. I'm sorry, so sorry for all the rambling on this one. Next one up. Apparently, it's the original Mentally Advanced series. Apparently, at least never did an episode 11. It just goes right to episode 12. So I'm not sure if that one's gonna be a Fall Weather Friends or Suited for Success. I'm gonna say Suited for Success because it skips an episode for some reason. Excuse me. No, whatever. I guess I'll find out next time. I have a little bit of a surprise there. So, anywho, thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one and watch me just laugh my head off like whatever. Yeah. Oh, I hope you enjoyed the bit at the beginning too. My attempt at being humorous. I don't know if it was successful or not, but whatever. Just something I thought I'd try. Thanks again for watching. And that's all for tonight. It's too late to do another one tonight, but hopefully I'll have time for another one tomorrow. Make no promises, but I will try. For tonight, thanks again. Have a great night, everybody. Catch you next time.